G'day again, troops. I'm just going to make a fruit pudding on the fire this time, so I'll just run you through the ingredients. I've got flour, vanilla, some ginger, allspice, cinnamon, some brown sugar, bicarb soda, your baking powder. I've got the mixed fruit, butter, an egg, and I've got a little bit of slithered almonds. First of all, we whack a bit of butter in here. Don't need too much because it's only a little pudding. Should be enough. Bit of brown sugar in there. Be enough, I think. Brown sugar. Then you just beat the butter and the sugar up till it gets mixed up pretty well. Won't go to the extent we do with an electric mixer. Just a bit of a go there. If the butter's a bit hard, you just add the egg in there. That'll soften it and mix it up properly. Shove one egg. It's only a little mix, so just shove one egg in there. Mix it round. That'll help it mix up now. The egg's in there. As you can see, it's mixing up quite good now. Once the butter's all mixed through is all you need with these. It'll melt in there with the heat anyway, so just do that. Throw a bit of mixed fruit in here. A few slithered almonds. Mix that in. It's looking pretty good there. I use powdered milk because powdered milk you don't have to keep it cold in when you're travelling around. It's a bit easier than just using milk you've got to keep cold, so I just whack a bit of powdered milk in there. Mix it up. Righto. Chuck a bit of flour in here. A little bit of these spices. This is a little bit of ginger to give it a bit of flavour. Sprinkle a bit of ginger in there. A little bit of vanilla. Got a new bottle of vanilla, the other one was empty. Chuck a little bit of vanilla in your milk, it's easier. I think I've got a couple of little spices over here, a bit of allspice. Give it a bit of a tangy flavour, don't mind the spice. A little bit of baking powder, make it rise a bit. And a little bit of this bicarb soda, give it a bit of a zing. Shove a little bit of milk in there. Mix it up. A little bit more milk. Make it into a nice little batter. And there you have it. Pudding. Hopefully will turn out quite good like that. So all you've got to do now is put it in the tin. I've lined the tin with a bit of baking paper just so it's a bit better. Might need to do it this way. I think it's only a little space that it goes in, so do it with the smaller spoon, I think. Always leave a bit of room in your tin for it to rise or you'll end up popping the lid off. So make sure you leave a bit of room in here. And then you cook it. I'll show you how to cook it. A little bit more. Just about it. pretty well perfect mix. There's not much left in there. Lucky guess, eh? Now you stab this tin, give it a little stab in there, shove this down and shut it, bring it over to the stove. Righto troops, there's my little pudding. I'll just put it in this boil. There's a bit of an overkill, but that's all I had to cook it in. Cook it for about 2 hours and we'll come back and see how it's turned out, eh? This pudding's been on for about an hour. I think I forgot to mention before, if it boils down a bit and you need to top it up, make sure you put hot water. I usually put the belly there beside it so it's nice and hot. Righto troops, this pudding's been on for a couple of hours now. Let's see how it turned out, eh? Hopefully it's a good one. Righto, let's see how it looks, eh? I'll open it up. It's looking pretty good actually. Give you a bit of a gander. Then we'll open it from the bottom, eh? From this end, because it's no lip on this way. I'll just tip it upside down then. Give you a bit of a gander this way. Tip him up, get him out, eh? Doesn't look too bad at all. There we go, there's your pudding. I'll just tip him over. Slice, usually let them cool a little bit, but I'll slice a piece off it, eh? There's your fruitcake pudding. Righto troops, the pudding's finished and everything. Let's try it, eh? Not bad at all. Turned out pretty good. Just remember, it's better to cook it a bit longer than having it doughy in the middle. This makes sure you cook it for a couple of hours with the fruit. Takes a bit longer. That's beautiful. That's it for this week, troops. Don't forget to like this video, and if you're interested in one of my books, the link's below. Cheers.